Hey guys, what's going on, and welcome back to a new Sniper Sundays episode. It's currently 7:15 and it's Saturday the 8th of August. So currently in my office, I'm baking, I have the windows open, so excuse the background noise because I usually shut them, but I literally cannot make this video if they're not open. So yeah, appreciate what I'm doing for you guys right now. Really busy week. I had so many one-to-ones with some of my members, because obviously I only offer one-to-ones to people who are in my member zone. But basically, yeah, it was a busy week, but it was actually a really good week for me because I helped out some of the guys. They've literally improved their trading so much within just a couple days after having a one-to-one with me, understanding the chart so much better, and just kind of seeing the charts the way I see it. So yeah, if you guys want to get involved with the members zone, where I give out the full weekly analysis, so you only get 3 pairs. I literally gave them like 10 this week, and then a midweek update on Wednesday, which is another video going over more pairs if there's more opportunities, kind of giving my bias on what we see, and obviously the community chat, which is where you can share ideas, talk to people. So yeah, we're about to hit 200 members hopefully this week. As I said before, numbers are going to be capped. I'm not telling people what the number is because I'm not sure yet, but we're going to be capped, and I'm just kind of keeping tabs on it for now, but it could be at any point. So if you guys want to get involved with that, it's first come first serve. So yeah, if you want to get involved with it, get jump on now before all the spaces go, and yeah, you'll never be able to be part of it. So yeah, jump on that, DM me on Instagram to find out more about it, and I'll send you the details. But for now, you can stick with the 3 pairs and see how you get on. So first off, we have AUDUSD. So let me break this down for you guys. Basically, all I do on these videos is I do my analysis for you. You can see what it's looking like, and then I'm going to clear my chart and explain to you how I got it step by step. So this is what it's looking like right now. And yeah, let me just clear my chart. So remove drawings. And the first thing we do is we get our trend line. So 1 touch here, I can find my 2 touch there, and we always look for the 3rd touch, which is our highest probability, right? Next thing we do is a Fibonacci retracement, which we put on from the last significant low to last significant high, bring it across, okay guys, bring it across to the right, and then you have it placed. Just as a side note, I give all the team tutorial videos how to get your charts to look exactly like mine, all my settings, broker recommendations for brokers. I don't do any of that CPA bollocks. I don't sign you up to a broker. I don't do any of that shit. I'm not a signal service. I don't need it. So if you guys want all my recommendations of low spread brokers and my settings, all that good stuff, then obviously jump on board. So next thing we do is we get a horizontal line, which is here. If you haven't found it, it's over here. Just like as I said, I give all the settings, how to get this favorite bar and all this stuff. And next we do is we look for a psych level, okay? So the psych level is just a bit below the 78.6, which is okay. But what we do now is we look at the pair and look what it's been, where it's been reacting from. Look, 1 wick, 2 wick, there, 3 wick, 4 wick, 5 wick. Okay, so I can put my line here where they're all kind of like aligning, and I can see it's kind of that 71-200 kind of level. So I get my rectangle box and I put it across, and I kind of just give myself a zone where I want price to come into, where hopefully we can see some rejection, and then we can look for a trade, okay? This is where you guys miss out, okay? With the analysis I do on this, sometimes it becomes invalid, and I tell the guys it's invalid, and then they don't take a trade, and that's where the difference is. So if we don't see the rejections, then we wouldn't take a trade, right? So that is where you guys are kind of like having the downfall. On YouTube, you only get 3 videos and you get every Sunday. Whereas with my guys, they get updates and that good stuff on daily updates. So what do we usually look for now? We wait for the retracement into our zone, and then we look for the push to the upside. So wait for the retracement and the rejection, then we look for the higher high to form. So all we're doing was we're going with trend, okay? Higher high, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, equal low here. Then higher high, broke that point here, looking for the higher low for the continuation for the higher high. We're simple structure, we're going with trend It's that simple. Trend is your friend. Go only with trend. Never try and sell it from the top here, okay? What else do we have in line, okay? We have the kind of, we can see that this EMA is very important to us. Look, the 8-hour EMA, I can see, look, support. So it was acting as dynamic support. So what does dynamic mean? Dynamic means moving, and support just means support. So this line is acting as like a support. It's moving. It's a moving support. So look, support. Support again. It rejected off it, went to the upside. Rejected off it, rejected off it, rejected off it. That wasn't a market opening, so that doesn't really count. What happened here? Rejected off it, rejected off it, rejected. How long has this been rejecting for? This is what I look for. Since April, right? That is significant to me because that is months and months and months. So probability dictates to me that it's not going to break this because it hasn't been below it since April, okay? So if price comes down to this EMA, then I can predict that with all the other confluences we have, that it's just going to push to the upside. It's going to reject, then push to the upside. So what am I looking for? I'm looking for 3-4 hour ejections from this zone for a buy, okay? I would explain it to you guys on YouTube, but the thing is I don't want to give it all away here of why it'd be 3-4 hours. It just is. And if you want to get all the other details, join the member zone, and then you're obviously going to get the good. But for now, you just get the just the basic kind of stuff. So yeah, so we have kind of this support region, and obviously if you look on the 8-hour, it was acting structure. Look, resistance here, support. So that's structure. So that's one confluence. For the 8-hour EMA, which is 2, we got obviously all these this kind of liquidity zone of where price is getting fulfilled, which is 3. We got the golden fib zone, which is 4. And we got an ascending trend line. I don't know if I said that already, which is 5. So yeah, 5 confluences, and then obviously the 6th will be candlestick rejection for us to take a trade. So that is the 3.8 ratio. So if you're risking 1%, you're going to gain nearly 4% on this. So if you're doing something like FTMO, you basically just need 2 trades like this in a week, and you've completed it, you know, in a week. 228 pips, and yeah, so this is looking decent. So I hope this. Well, I hope you guys have a look at this, chart it up, and if it pays out, great. If it doesn't, then join the member zone, and then you wouldn't have taken it anyway. EURCHF. So on this pair, I actually charted this as bullish because it was making higher highs and higher lows. But when I went onto the bigger time frames, okay, I could see. So I went onto the weekly, I could see all these rejections off the EMA. Okay, look at that, all these rejections. So that's showing me, and off this structure zone here, which is showing me that it wants to do this. It's showing me it wants to go to the downside because it's rejecting the zone, rejection, can't push up, and it wants to go to the downside. So this is what I've done. I've got my last. Actually, I'm just going to clear it and show you. So what we do is we zoom out a little bit, get our trend line, 1 touch here at the top. So zoom out so it lines up a little bit. 1 touch, 2 touch there, or I put the 2nd touch here. So 1 touch, 2 touch at the top of this, and this is the 3rd touch. Okay, so what we'll do is zoom down, get our fib retracement from the last significant high to last significant low, which is there to there. This price finished there, and it had its retracement. It's finally come into our golden zone and this kind of structure point, because look, support. So bring that across here. Is there a psych level? Yeah, so you can put your little just above, so 1.8500 just there. So obviously price has only rejected just beneath it. That's why I put my alert just where these wicks align. So basically what I'm looking for is 3-4 hour ejections from our zone for us to take a trade here. And as I said, I gave that out and explain that to the guys, but you know, YouTube is YouTube, so there you go. So yeah, we have all those confluences to take a short, so that is why we'll be looking for a short. We've got descending trend line, we've got you know, weekly EMA rejection, we have psych level just right by it, we got structure, and we got yeah, so we have all those confluences, and if we see that candlestick rejection, which we've already been seeing on the weekly, then we'll be looking good for a short here. And this will be a nice, if I line it up, this will be a nice 4.8 ratio and a 449 pip move to the downside. Okay, so that's looking really nice. This might take a little while because it's like a swing trade, but it's still going to be valid. And yeah, hopefully you guys can jump on that and get a good snipe, like we do at KFX. So yeah, that is that. So hopefully you guys can understand the chart work, and I explained it well enough. Apologies if you hear some sirens and motorbikes. I've got my windows open, as I said. Cool. So kind of forget all this kind of chart work. That is just something that I gave to the guys. Yeah. So if we go on to the 8-hour time frame, let me just delete this real quick. Delete that. Ooh. Okay. And I can see. Give me 2 seconds so I can delete this. Ooh. Right. So what I can see is. One touch here, 2 touch here. Okay, 1 touch there, 2 touch there. And the next thing I do is get my fib retracement tool, which is here. Fib from the last significant high to the last significant low, which is down here. I have the horizontal line placed here. Okay, well, do we have a cycle level? Yep, 1.34. Do we have structure? Yeah, look, support, resistance, support. So you can bring that across like this. So we got this kind of level. And then I'll be looking for a short position from this, and this is basically going to happen pretty basically when market opens, I think, or maybe on Monday, and I'm only going to be taking it down to the -23. So we have a 3 ratio, which is basically the minimum I go for with the guys, and I give out to the guys, just the way I trade. But you're probably thinking, why is it not going down to the -61.8? So that's going back to top-down analysis. So previous to when I did this video, I can see there's 1 touch there, 2 touch there, and I'm looking for the 3rd touch for the impulse to the upside. So you can actually see like higher highs, higher lows being formed. This is a higher high, this is the higher low compared to this point, and then we'll be looking for more a bull run after this. So really, this is a bullish sequence. So we're just having a bearish trend in an overall bullish sequence, right? So we need to understand what is going on in the bigger time frame, so we know that we don't try and keep selling into these significant trend lines. And that's why I'm taking my whole trade off the table when it gets to this trend line, because this trend line here, which has been holding for years, is more significant than this trend line here, because it's been holding for like a couple weeks. Okay, that's the significance, and that's what we need to learn. Right. So what am I looking for? I'll be looking for 3-4 hour ejections from our pink zone from here, and then I'll be looking for a short. So that's like a shooting star, 2 shooting stars and a doji, 2 shooting stars and a spinning top. Or, let's say 3 spinning tops or 3 dojis or something like that. So yeah, we have descending trend line. We have 8-hour EMA, which has been rejected previously here, and here. Or we're looking for it to again. So that's 2. Cycle level 1.34. Golden fib zone, structure, and obviously candlestick rejection. So that's 6 confluences, 6 reasons to take a trade. So yeah, that is it, guys. That is the video for this week. Yeah, if you guys want the full video, the video I gave to the guys this week was 40 minutes. So it's a pretty lengthy video, but I talk about kind of my view of the overall, my overall view of the markets, my biases on pairs, like the pound, what it's going to do, why it's going to do it, about coronavirus. As I said, I'm not really a fundamental trader. I'm about 90% technical, 10% fundamental, but I like discussing it with them and just kind of giving them an overview of what I'm seeing. So yeah, if you guys want to get involved now. As I said, it's growing like mad. I literally started this in April, and it's already like as big as it is, and my YouTube's getting like smashed, like 1 point something followers now. So yeah, as I said, keep watch over the next couple months. Some big things coming from KFX. I'm looking to start employing some traders to join the team, the KFX team, over the next couple months as well, because it's just we need to expand because it's getting all crazy right now. So yeah, if you guys want to be part of this from the start, join now, because as I said, price will be going up once more because it's supply and demand. It's the way it works, just simple business. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I do appreciate you all. If you did like the video, leave a little like, leave a little comment, tell me what pairs you like the most. And yeah, if you are new, do subscribe, because there's more content and more different content. That's the only little giveaway I'm going to be giving out. Different content, which is going to be lit, coming out in the next couple months, which I am super pumped for. But as I said, thank you guys for being here and supporting me throughout thick and thin. And yeah, I'll be catching you next Sunday.